Hey everyone, don't look at my background. My whole place is a mess. This is the start of my vlog. This isn't like a day in the life. I said I was going to do a day in the life. I'm so not, because the days in my life are genuinely probably unbearable to watch. Just so boring. So I'm just going to do like a vlog of some things. Sky. That's Sky, if you don't know Sky. I'm going to start the vlog with a hair dyeing video, because I was going to make this its own video, but low-key, they're really short and boring, so I'm just going to integrate it into this vlog. The colour, honestly, the colour I want to go is like this, like the colour of this wool. But I am feeling hopeful, but the colour I don't want to go is like rose gold, and I think that's what's going to happen. But I'll show you the haul that I bought today. I finally got paid after ages, and so I was like, you know what, I'm going to treat myself to a few things. I'm not going to go crazy, but I've been really needing skincare, because I don't know if you can... I'm filming on my iPhone. Does this look terrible or what? Why does iPhone quality low-key make me look... What do the kids saying? Chopped? I look so chopped right now. Yeah, I'm going to treat myself, so I was like... I need skincare so bad, because all I've been using is moisturiser. That's it. I've been washing my face, obviously. I thought, because I was going through this phase where I was like, skincare's a scam, like it doesn't work, but I think it might work, because my skin looks so like dull, and my skin's low-key flaky and like sore around my nose. So I'll show you what I've got. You know, anticipating my period pain soon, so I got that. I got this Revolution. This is all from Boots, apart, well, one of them. Most of this is from Boots. This hydrating moisturizer, hyaluronic. That's the only kind of skincare that I've thought actually works in my life, is I can't say it clearly. Hyaluronic acid. Okay, and so I got this from TK Maxx. This is a niacinamide serum, whatever the hell that means. I also got this to match my moisturizer, hydrating serum. More hyaluronic acid. Oh, this is a controversial one. Oh, big hair stuck to it. Doesn't look like my hair either. This is controversial because people are like, never use this on your skin. It's so bad for your skin. Low-key, I just find it so satisfying. I can't really give it up. It's kind of an addiction almost. And one thing I hate about my skin is I've got really big pores and like really big blackheads, so it's kind of, I feel like I'm doing something to combat them. I'm totally not. I'm pretty sure it makes it worse. But anyway, some eyeliner is the next one. I'm pretty sure this is good. Everybody, I put up an Instagram story ages ago being like, what's the best eyeliner, period? And everyone said Epic ink liner, so there you go. Bleach London's apparently changed their packaging. I don't know for why. Like, I was trolling the... What's the word? Like, whatever. I was walking up and down the aisle for ages. But there was this... Because I was looking for this one, specifically rose. But I was hidden away at the back. So, thank God I found one. And I also got the pearlescent one, because I think my hair is a little bit darker than that, you see. So, I think this would create an almost orangey colour. So, I also got the pearlescent one, because that's a little bit lilac. It might cancel out some of the warmer shades. That's my thought process anyway. I really want proper pink hair. I don't want that kind of shitty rosy goldy, like when somebody, sorry, I don't want to drag anyone, but you know, if somebody like dyes it, tries to go pink, but they've got really like dark hair, so it comes out like kind of browny pink. I really don't want that. What I'm gonna do, this is my plan, right? Dye my hair these colours. I'm going to take my fringe shorter. I think that might be a mistake, low-key, but just think. Yeah, take my fringe shorter and then bleach my eyebrows, dye it this colour as well. Shout? Yeah. Wish me luck. Do you guys like my Animal Crossing Legos? I was using that as a tripod. I've got one more set to do. It's Captain's one. But yeah, this is like an Astarian Lego that I've just placed in the middle. I'm just getting them a wee mix together. I think I'm just going to do equal parts and see what happens. Okay, this is fully purple. I'll show you in a second. See that? Okay, let me add some of this rose in. This looks way less pigmented than the pearlescent one, so I can see where this is going to go. Give this a wee mix. That's what it looks like right now. I'm probably going to add a bright pink to this because this doesn't look promising. I've got some of this from ages ago, the big pink, and it's like bright pink, so let me add a wee bit of this. This is where it all goes wrong, I think. Okay, so it's like this colour. Right, I'm going to part my hair. Am I just using my hands? Yep, I am. I think this might turn out okay because that purple might actually save me, you know. I'm not being very professional with the section in here, but yeah, I don't know why I wanted to go blonde. I just think I wanted to change because my orange hair, like the extensions that I had for it, weren't matching my real hair. Kind of like what's happening right now. So I was like, oh, I'll just do a change, but my natural hair is like, I can't wear it without extensions anymore because it's just so ugly because of extensions and that like horrible mullet I got a year ago. So I'm kind of it's a double-edged sword, you know what I mean? I can't do anything with it because of extensions, so I have to wear extensions. It's not ideal, but I mean, obviously if all else fails, I could totally just do like a really short haircut again, which, you know, I'm not opposed to. I know that I just said I had that horrible mullet haircut, but in my defence, I totally did not think I was going in and getting that haircut. So I remember I went in and asked for a shaggy kind of mullet haircut, which it does fit the description, don't get me wrong, but in my head it was going to be a lot longer and not a pixie cut. I'm definitely, it's going to be the patchiest hair I've ever had. Right, I'll come back when I've done a bit more, because like I said before, like doing a hair dye video is low-key boring, because like once you've seen me do, like put it on my hair, then it's like, okay, we've seen it now. I'm such a liar, sorry, I forgot I was going to bleach my eyebrows. This is, I'm not sponsored by Bleach London, but they should low-key be sponsoring me because I'm giving them some insane promotion. I'm using Bleach London dye to do this. It's the Plex bleach, but I mean, obviously you can damage your eyebrow hair, like it'll be fine. But I just happen to have this handy. Obviously, there's no technique to this, you just kind of slap it on. I'm using my iPhone camera to do this, so that's low-key dangerous. That usually gets left on for about 10-15 minutes, but my eyebrows never actually get like white. Maybe because I keep using the Plex bleach, I'm assuming that's a bit lower and slower. And yeah, I'll come back when I've got no eyebrows and pink hair, please, God. Okay, round 2 of bleach is on the brows, and this is it washed out. Now, I'm feeling like mildly hopeful, but the issue is the bottoms of my hair are a little bit of a different colour to the top. Obviously it hasn't taken to my roots at all, but my roots were effed up when it was blonde, so it's not going to look any better when it's pink. Anyway, gonna let this develop, and then I'll dry this and I'll be back. I dyed my eyebrows pink. Okay, one of my predictions was correct. This completely different colour from this. It actually looks better on camera, believe it or not, and it ain't looking good, so. And obviously, this is what I mean about Bleach London, like I get my roots are low-key ugly and brassy, but I thought maybe the colour would stick a little bit, but it just hasn't even attempted to stick. And as you can see, this is like bubblegum pinky, kind of. And then this down here this is a pretty colour. I thought my whole head would come out this colour. I didn't think this would. Honestly, if like my whole head was this colour or my whole head was that colour, I'd be happy. It's the fact that they're different colours is going to irk me to my core. I could potentially try and put some slightly brighter pink dye on the extensions and leave this. But then you're playing with fire there, it could go really wrong. I don't know. Well, I'm not dealing with it today anyway. This is me with a fringe top. Look how horrible my room looks. It looks like literally this room from Saw. This looks horrible. You know what? Does it look kind of busted? Yeah, but I do feel more like myself now. So, honestly, a win's a win. I literally did my makeup so I'd feel better about my hair. I did absolutely nothing. Tell me this isn't the rose gold colour that I so feared. It looks better on camera. It looks arse in real life. I feel that my soul has been dimmed. I'm also hungry, which doesn't help. So I'm going to go and make some ramen. Okay, hear me out. It eats in this light and it looks exactly the same colour. The walls in my flat look disgusting. Like, I know it was like, it's like really old and not being modernised, but still in the 80s, like who's thought, textured wall in the bathroom, that's a shout. Also, I look terrifying because of my eyebrows. I told you, I've said this in other videos before, I'm just one of those people that don't suit bleached eyebrows. It makes me look ill. I'm doing some quick makeup because I can't walk around looking like this. The bleached eyebrows do really add to like the kind of sick look that I have going on. Today I'm just gonna do right, I've been working on like a tattoo portfolio. I've been wanting to be a tattoo artist since I've literally been maybe like 8 years old. It's just such a competitive thing to get into, and I put on my Instagram story like basically asking for advice. Because now it's like more, it's not frowned upon as much anymore, at least for like younger people, if you teach yourself how to tattoo. But obviously some people still frown upon it. But I guess, like, I just want someone to teach me. I don't want to have to teach myself, because it's like, it is a skill that's better taught, I suppose. But then you have to also deal with like the creeps in the tattoo industry and the men that will take advantage. And then there's a tattoo shop near me that I was talking to a tattoo artist that recently, I think, left. Not recently, this would have been ages ago now, but they were saying just to work in this tattoo shop, they take 50%. So say like a client paid them £200 for a tattoo, they'd have to pay 100 to the owner. I'm just like, what the hell? So it's like, do I even bother trying to find an apprenticeship because it's so competitive anyway? Do I just teach myself? I don't know. And then I'll just basically harass a bunch of tattoo shops to let me be an apprentice. I'm probably just going to ask a bunch of tattoo artists that I've been to if they'll take me on, at least like mentor me in some way. Because I guess there's no harm in asking. But totally is harm in asking, because I just feel awkward if they're like, sorry. And then like I just won't go back to them, probably out of embarrassment. Because I'm such like I'm just a big baby, do you know what I mean? Like, I wish I was one of those people that can just, I have a few friends like that where they just ask for like ridiculous things, and because they ask, they'll get. And I'm just not like that at all. That's why it's so hard. I don't know. I think I'm just going to take it step by step, make a portfolio. If anyone's watching this that happens to be a tattoo artist or as an apprentice or anything, I'd love any advice that you have. That would be great. Like, it's such a hard industry to maneuver, especially as someone, like, if you want to get into it, it's like, it feels impossible. And even for someone like me who's very, like, blessed to have a lot of followers and like already a large audience. Like that's already a guaranteed client base, you know what I mean? I don't have to build a client base really. I mean, I still kind of do, but it's going to be a lot easier for me, which is like, you'd think would make it easier, and like, but it doesn't really. I don't know. It's annoying as well because anytime like I've asked for advice, people are always like, well, you need to get your foot in the door in tattoo shops and you need to go and get tattooed by people. And I'm like, okay, cool. Can you lend me £250 to go and get tattooed then? Multiple times. It's like too hard. If you aren't literally rich, then it's hard to get your foot in the door in these places because it's like insane amount of money. I don't know. So low-key, I'm just like tempted to just make this portfolio and just start like sending it to anyone and everyone, because at this point I'm like, well, what else, like literally what else am I supposed to do? I saw a tattoo shop, they posted like an Instagram post being like, you know, we're looking for an apprenticeship, and then they did another post where they were like a day later being like, please stop sending in applications, we've had like 2,000 applications, and that's in Glasgow. So like, this is what I mean, there's always going to be someone better. This is why it's like so frustrating, because like, what the hell am I supposed to do? What is anyone supposed to do? Anyone that wants to get into this, especially if you're someone that's not necessarily like artistic, because I know a lot of tattoo artists, they want to get into it, they just want to recreate images, so they just want to learn the skill of tattooing. They don't necessarily have the drawing skills, which is fine. I've been tattooed by people like that, but then that must be like 3 times hard for them, because like the more traditional tattoo shops, they want like, well, show us traditional, show us neo-traditional or whatever, show us realism, and most people don't have the ability to do like the kind of traditional tattoos and then realism, and then most people don't have like, or don't have the interest. This is the thing as well, I don't want to draw traditional tattoos because like I have no interest in tattooing people with traditional tattoos. I want to do like well done tattoos. That's why I don't want to teach myself. Like, I want to do more than just like fine line tattoos. Not that they're not well done, but I just like to learn like the shading and stuff. Anyway, that's my rant over. Time to take my doggy. Where's she? Sky. Time to take this diva out on a walk. Also, I just want to add, I think it's worth saying that I just complained that whole time, but I haven't actually actively tried yet. So it might be easier than I think. It just feels very hard. And I guess every time I've asked for advice, it's never like encouraging. It's always like, also I've asked tattoo artists before, and it's like, I remember I asked this guy I got tattooed by, and he was like, don't get into this industry, it's too hard, it's blah blah blah. And then I was thinking about it, and he told me, like, I was one of his clients, and I think the tattoo was like 250, which is like kind of expensive, depends where you are, but he was like a proper like trendy tattoo artist, so I kind of expected that. But then he said, oh, I've got 10 other like clients after you, and so I was like, so that's for like 2 days, you're making what, like 2.5, 3 grand, depending on the sizes and stuff, and then tax that. So like in a couple of days you've made about 2 grand. Like, why are you complaining? I didn't get enough time to spend on like why he doesn't like it, because like he got to like, he's one of those tattoo artists that get to like travel the world, that you're like that successful. So I was like, sorry, why? I also don't want to be that person, you know. It's like, I bet tattoo artists are sick of talking to people that are like, hey, I want to get into tattooing, blah blah blah, and I just don't want to be that person, especially to the tattoo artists that I've built a repertoire with, so to speak, that they like me, and they, you know, think fondly of me. I don't want to be like, hey, I'm about to annoy you big time. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I don't know, it's a tricky one. Yeah. Fit check. It's actually an ugly fit. I don't even know why I've decided to show that. But yeah, let's take my little baby Sky. Me and Sky back from our walk. Is me and Sky back from their walk? Is Sky back from our walk? I actually forgot I was going to film a Sims video today, so drawing is postponed until this evening probably, because what I've learned is Sims videos take like 5 hours, and then, well, actually if I decide to edit it tonight, then I'm cooked. I remember the last Sims video I filmed, the build one anyway, I think I filmed for like 5 hours, and it took me so long to edit because I was trying to just like trim it down so it wasn't like 3 hours long, and it was like actually mildly entertaining. So yeah, today I'm going to do that, and I'm going to edit a TikTok. Yay! 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 It's the next day. I actually didn't do anything I said I would do. I did film Sims video though. So today I'm just going to edit my Sims video, and then I'm going to go for ramen. Right now I'm walking my dog. Don't talk about the fact I'm wearing the same shirt. No one needs to know about that. I'm literally just filming this clip because I realised all the clips I filmed were inside my house, and I don't want to look like a hermit, so this is literally the only reason that I'm filming right now. I have my little boo-boo on my bag. I was early on the Labubu train, so I managed to get one without them selling out. Like, I just went to Pop Mart in London and just fully just bought one, like barely any queue. It took me like 2 minutes, so I'm feeling very grateful for that. Sky! Sky! Basically, this vlog is going to be like a weekly vlog because don't know if anyone gets this, but like the day before my period, like obviously I'm like PMS and I'm like moody just before my period, but like the day before I become like insane, like genuinely like psychotic depressive. Just for that day, I'm like depressed when I'm PMSing, like kind of irritable and like cry, like very easily tearful, but then it gets to just the day before and I become like, I'm gonna rip out my hair. So I've been dealing with that. So this is my period today, so I'm feeling a bit more mellowed out. I'm still very irritable. To TMI, but it's very sore. The older I get, the worse and worse my periods get. It's only for like 1 or 2 days, and then it kind of mellows out, the cramps kind of go away, but the first 2 days are freaking brutal because painkillers, they work a little bit but not enough. Like, it still hurts. It hurts so much before the painkillers, and it hurts like in the middle after. So, but today I'm going to try Blank Street Coffee, new openings in Glasgow. It's been talk of the freaking town. Oh, sorry, I've literally just been walking around groaning today. My period cramps are so bad. What was I going to say? Yeah, and I'm picking up my pottery. I did a pottery painting class. It was gifted, so I need to actually go and pick it up so I can finish my end off the bargain. And I'll show you that as well. And I'm just going to have to fight through. I cancelled on my friend yesterday because we were meant to go and get our pottery. We went together. And I was like, oh, I can't. I'm feeling like bananas, crazy, angry. I would scream at you probably. So I'll just go tomorrow, and then tomorrow I'm feeling even worse physically. But I was like, I can't cancel again. I'm just going to have to fight through it. Walk this babe. Yeah, we're going to go for a walk. Sometimes she looks like she hates me truly, but we're going to go for a walk. And then I'm going to go into town. And then I'm going to go home as quickly as I can. I literally need to go and get this pottery though, or it's going to get pinned. This is Fit Check. We've got on striped jumper from Vinted. I've got brandy, can't even see them, brandy Melville jeans, little Primark top. This is the back, oh, poo bag. You don't want to see that. We've got the Miffy pin, slay, raccoon tail slay, corduroy Miffy from my friend Kieran, La Bobo. I'm ready to freaking do this. Blank Street queue was completely around the corner. So I got Tantrum donut matcha, and it's really good. It tastes like ice cream. And I was gonna say I got Tantrum donut, but I ate it. And also, I'll show my plate as well. You can open it. Trying to open it nicely so I don't put it back in. Aww, it does look well nice.
Yeah, that looks so much nicer. Oh, when this natural sun.
Ooh, and this is the back.
Very nice.
Thanks. Right, that'll do. Oh, turn around. Aww. It does look so much better when it's been glazed.
I'm actually quite shocked.
Everyone watching this, I'll leave the business, what did you say? I'll leave the pottery painting place in the description. Or on the screen probably is better. Ooh. I'm finishing my vlog with this because I was like looking back through the footage and I was like, oh, this is boring. This is boring. I'm good at making really boring content. Sorry, I've been in a depression pit, as I said in one of my clips. Don't look at the background because it's giving gross. But yeah, I'm going to do a painting tour of all the paintings in my general vicinity. I sold a couple, so let me just include them now if you're curious. I'm selling, if you want to buy any of these, just message me, I'll sell them. Okay, we'll go this one first. I might actually, I'm going to have to flip this video, which is going to make me cry and sob because I hate the way I look in reverse, but my paintings look so fugly in the camera, so here we go. Yeah, we got this one. This was just a really quick study. This took me literally like no less than an hour. I just wanted to paint, so it's really boring, but we've got this self-portrait that I did when I had orange hair, obviously. I really like the way I did the face. I think it's got like a kind of spooky vibe to it, but it's also quite pretty and it looks like me. It captured some essence of me. I've been trying to sell this one, but I was low-key like, can you sell portraits of yourself? Is that allowed? Because it felt a bit like, I don't know, narcissistic, but I was like, I don't want this. It's actually the opposite. I'm like, I don't want a portrait of myself just hanging about. This little study, it's covered in, a lot of these are like dusty as freak because, yeah, they got painted a while ago, but yeah, this was just a study as well. I had no really intention of finishing this, but I actually think the face is really cute. Unfinished Astarian painting. Will this ever get finished? Probably not. What I've learned, essentially, what I've learned is painting video game characters is extremely hard because they're not real. So the textures and stuff, it's almost like they're hyper realistic. Almost more detailed than an actual human. So trying to copy that is insanely hard. Oh, here's another little self-portrait when I had that fuck-ass haircut. This is kind of rubbish, but I'm pretty sure this was just a quick study as well. I don't think this took me very long. I think I usually, if I haven't painted in a really long time, like a good like 4 or 5 months, I will do a self-portrait because I know my face the best, essentially. So I'm like, to get back into painting, it's good to like paint myself. Does that make any sense? I've been trying to sell this painting for so long, no one freaking wants it. I don't blame them. Horrific painting, nobody wants. Makes sense. Oh, it's all dusty. I'm selling it for 150. Oil painting. Freaking bargain. Give them a good home because no one fucking wants them. Everyone looks at it and goes, ooh, hell no. Come on, guys. Another painting I've been trying to sell that no one wants. I fuck with this painting a lot. I painted this really recently. It's one of my better clown paintings, I think. The detail is like at 8, I think, anyway. It's like a really simple painting, maybe that's why no one wants it, but I like when I'm doing a clown like this, I want the focus to be on the face, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to distract with the background or anything, but I understand why that turns people off, because no one freaking wants it either. We've got this one. Now this is a really old one actually. I painted this like maybe 2 years ago now, but I've used it as like decoration, but I really love the colour scheme I've got going on this. I just really love the colour. It's just got a certain aura that I have not been able to replicate. I don't necessarily want to sell my paintings. I might need to move out of this flat soon, and I just have so much stuff. It's ridiculous. So I'm like, I can't take all this. This one as well. This is actually unfinished. I just need to... I was drawing on some details with acrylic pen. This one needs to go as well because it's quite big and I just don't have room for it anymore. I'll maybe try and sell this one for quite cheap because it's kind of ass. I don't know. I need to varnish it still and finish it, but as you can see, like, that annoys me so much. I have to varnish all my paintings, like this shiny bit on the hair and this matteness on the background. This is to me a finished painting now because it's never getting finished. My other painting of Astarian, which is never getting finished. This is probably my longest ongoing piece. I think I started this in like 2023. Whenever Baldur's Gate came out, I think I probably painted this. So again, it's the same thing as the last one. Really hard to paint because it's like hyper detailed. And when you start getting into all the hyper details, it becomes very hard to paint. I tried to sell this as well, but it is technically unfinished. So I was like, no one freaking wanted it either. And I was trying to sell it for a lot of money because I was, well, a lot. I mean, like, I tried to sell it for like 350, I think. Which for this size of oil painting is cheap, but it's, one, not completely finished, depending how you look at it. It's finished in my eyes. But like, that's cheap technically for an oil painting, but you can't expect people to buy that, like pay that for anything really. The thing about having extensions and doing updo, it's like sensory overload at all times. I also thought, can I take this off to get better lighting, perhaps? So I did this oil painting because I was like, let me see if I have it in me to do commissions. I think I do. I was maybe going to start doing some commissions. I really want to try and make something out of my art. Does that make sense? Like, I want to do something good with it. I think I've got a talent that I'm wasting. So this was like a 2-3 hour study of this random person I found on Pinterest. Sorry to this person. I used your face, and sometimes people don't like that. But yeah, it came out good, I think. It is still, to me, it's unfinished. Somebody told me, they were like, don't do anything else this, you'll overwork it. But yeah, maybe I'll do commissions. Maybe I won't, guys. I don't know. What do you think? I'm talking to you, the viewer. What do you think I should do? I'm leaning that against my massage chair. Don't judge my massage chair, okay? I've got the back of a pensioner. I got my nails done a good few days ago now, but this is what I got. I thought I'd show you. I was gonna film in the nail place, but I completely forgot. Like, they're really nice in there. I'll leave their art. It's like based in Glasgow, and they're like really nice, friendly, like kind of all like emo friendly place. Like, they're all kind of goths, which is like, sounds stupid, but when you're someone that's a little bit of an emo and you go to places like nail places and like hairdressers, it can feel a bit, you know, like, oh, everyone's judging me, I'm like the odd one out. So that's a place I've been going since I've been literally 18. She's so nice, and the girls that work there are so freaking nice. But yeah, this is my nails. So cute. Okay, this is the end of my vlog. Sorry if it was kind of boring. I was looking back at the clips and I was like, why have I done nothing? Like, why have I actually done nothing? But I'm gonna, next time I vlog, I think I'll actually do stuff in it. I just wanted to, you know, I just haven't vlogged before, so. But I think dyeing hair art tour, that's exciting. chai and matcha. Trying to convince myself. Anyway, oh my god, look, this guy is so cute. So freaking cute. You're so freaking cute. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Love you all. I've got a Sims video coming. I was meant to upload it ages ago and I completely forgot that I even filmed it. It's kind of ass as well, I'm not gonna lie. All my videos kind of suck. So thanks for watching. And then, yeah, I need to do another makeup tutorial. Maybe gonna do like a paint with me, if you're interested in that, because I think I have knowledge that I can share. I think my mindset is everyone can be a good painter. I genuinely believe that. I think painting isn't necessarily talent, it's just taught. Controversial. I think you can be creative, sure, but I think there's plenty of painters that aren't necessarily creative and they're still amazing painters, so yeah, like me. But yeah, I was maybe gonna do like a paint with me video, just doing like a portrait, because people argue, you know, just copying a photograph isn't creative, which, yeah, sure, I can understand that, but it doesn't make it not super fun and therapeutic to do, does it? Me fighting with everyone. It's because I went to art school, and if you did, like, there'd be people that would just do almost like still life, just like in a more creative way, like they'd paint like a balloon or something, and people would be like, this is ass, like this basically could just be a photograph, which those people are just as bad as the people that go into a modern art gallery and see like a splatter of paint on a canvas and go, I could do that. Just as bad. Just stop being hateful. Anyway, I love both sides of painting. I love the kind of just copying a photograph and doing something creative. I think it's all fun, and I think if you want to see a video on it, let me know. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Love you lots. I hope you enjoyed my vlog.